Cincinnati voters will face a tax levy for Cincinnati Public Schools on the ballot next week. The levy is for a 10-year period, and the district says the renewal will not raise taxes. 9 on your side's Marielle Carbone, though, spoke to the school board president today. Marielle, what does this levy really mean for the district?
Yeah, well, the school board as well as the local teachers union says that a yes vote on this is just essential to keeping the district running and operating as it currently is. Now, this tax, it's not a new tax, it would be a renewal, so people would continue paying exactly what they pay now if it were to be approved, and that's why the local school district is hopeful that it will pass next week. Issue 12.
Everybody is pretty much in support.
It's a tax levy renewal for Cincinnati Public Schools, and supporters are making the final push for a yes vote ahead of Election Day.
We have been educating people. You do hear a few people here and there who are disgruntled about taxes, but this will not raise their taxes.
Julie Sellers is the president of the Cincinnati Federation of Teachers and says if the item doesn't pass,
it would impact classrooms. It might impact the number of teachers who are hired in the district.
The levy adds $65 million to the district's annual operating budget, funding things like curriculum, teacher pay, and transportation. But critics say a 10-year renewal, as opposed to 5 years, takes away critical oversight by voters.
And I hear the scuttlebug, whether or not we actually need this money.
Carolyn Jones, who is the president of the school board, says that's not the case and that the funding is essential.
We have to be real and face reality that in order to operate smoothly, it is so important for us to pass this levy.
Without it, Jones says cuts are inevitable.
If it doesn't pass, we're going to have to cut teachers. We're going to have to cut paraprofessionals.
The community has renewed this levy 3 times already.
And it's really important that they continue to support the students in this district. Everything that you do costs money, and people don't understand the cost of education.
And I did put up a poll on Twitter earlier this week asking you guys at home if you support this or not, and it was relatively evenly split. About 59% of people saying yes, they do support this, the other 41% saying no. And Tanya and Craig, this will require a majority voting yes for this to pass again. Reporting live in Clifton Heights, Marielle Carbone, 9 on your side.